All right, guys, let's look at the entry model. Now, what I'll be doing here is a little more of trial and errors, but I'm just trying to show you that this entry model works if you know how to use it the right way. All right, and I'll just show you in simple terms. So how to use it on smaller time frames, basically. Now, on the bigger time frame, wait for price to come into an order block or a supply or demand area, right? So let us look for an area of supply and demand that price has come into. Okay. Let's look for an area and we'll wait for our entry model, the one I taught you in the previous videos. We'll wait for our entry model. So when we see our entry model, that's when we strike. We see our A, B, C, D, and then we strike with letter E, right? That's where our entry is. And then I will take our TP on D, right? So let us look for areas. This is an area now. We're expecting price to tap into this area and do something with it. So we're expecting price to tap this area, and then we'll check the 15 minutes and 5 minutes time frame to see what will happen here. If we can just catch a very short move, if our entry model shows, right? That is one. Let us look for another area. Let's look for another area. Let's look for another area. This is an area here. Let's see whether price actually give us something. Even though I can see that price did not give us, but let us go and see what price did when it got here. Now, let us go and see what price did when it got here. This is the entry model I'm trying to explain to you guys, right? So let's go to the 1 hour time frame. Let us confirm. When price tapped into that area, this was when price first tapped to the area. Remember, we are looking for a sweep and a break, right? Hope you don't forget. We're looking for a sweep and what? And a break. So let me remove this one now. Found it. So price tapped into the area here. So what we're waiting for is a sweep of that area, right? So we had a sweep. We had a sweep and an instant break of the area. So we have our A here. We have our B here. Remember? We have our A, our B. And then we have a pullback that formed our C. I think I should label it. We have our A here. You can see that we have our A. This is what you want to see. You have to train your eyes to see it, right? And I'm trying to make it very simple. Normally, I won't be using A, B, C, D, right? And then a pullback that formed our C. As you can see, a pullback that formed our C. And then a pull-up that takes out this high, that takes out B, that sweeps B. But we did not have a pull-up that sweeps B. So the D is not valid again. It's not valid. No, I expect that D should sweep B. If you remember the way I analyzed it for you guys, let me check if it's still there. I think it's on GBP/USD. I showed you that. I wrote that in. Yeah. This is it. Your D should sweep your B. As you can see right there, your D should do what? Should sweep your B. So on Euro USD right here, where is that place? Our D did not sweep our D did not sweep our B. Okay, our D did not sweep our B. So we cannot necessarily say it is our valid move as happened. Even though we finally still had the entry play out, but since our D did not sweep our B, it would be a risky move to take. And that is exactly why we cannot take this trade. It is a simple model that is plug and play. You must see everything before you take it. Okay, you must see everything before you take it. If our D swept our B like this, and it went to sweep it, then we would have just been waiting for E here. And our stop loss would be below A. I told you that. So now you are forgetting other block now because the price has first come into the other block. So it's just the model you are looking for in that other block. And then you take your TP on D. So if D had swept, D would have been at least above here. That would have been a very nice trade. You can see that it's moved, but it's only moved and stopped at D. And it will not make sense to take a trade that stop at D that is just barely 1:1. It won't make any sense to take this type of trade. You see it? Very sweet entry model. If you know how to use it, you would make good money from the charts. All you need is patience, right? Let's look for another of the model, another order block on the 4 hours or on the 1 hour. And then we'll come back to the smaller time frame to see what we can get. Or let us even go to the 15 minutes time frame. Let's see maybe something played out here that we don't know of. Don't you think so, guys? Let's go and check this area. Because when price is still moving, we cannot wait for 1 hour, right? We'll be going to smaller time frames to see what we can grab from that area. So let me zoom in and see what we can grab from that area. This was when price tapped into it. This was when price tapped into it right here. This was when price tapped into it right here. There was no major pull-up. I expect a pull-up. Let me show you. Let's go to GBP USD again. Come on. Let's go to GBP USD again. If you see what I'm showing you here, you will see that before the sweep, immediately after the sweep, there's a break, right? Before the sweep, you will see the way there's a character that the price be pulled out there. That's character I'm trying to look out for in this place. As price came into the order block, remember the order block, price came into it on the 4 hour time frame, right? So as price tapped to the order block, was there a sweep? Was there a break? Was there a pullback on the 5 minutes time frame? Let's see. So there is a sweep here. I can see a sweep here. But was there an instant break? No. Even if there was an instant break, was there a pullback because let us look at it. If this is a sweep, I told you it's a plug and play something. If this is a sweep, that means this is A. If this is the break, that means this is B. Then where is the pullback? This is C. Right? This is C here. This is C right here, right? C now created D, right? Because D must break B. Let me highlight it. So we have A here. We have A, right? We have A. We have B. I'm on the 5 minutes time frame, guys. We have B. We have B. Then the pullback. This is C right here. Don't let it complicated too much. It's still the same thing we are looking at. You can rewind back to that diagram I drew on GBP USD. And C must create D that will break B. So we have D right here. We have D right here. So what we are waiting for now is E the entry will be on A. So forget this sweep here. Forget this sweep. Forget this sweep. Let us see if this trade would have been a profit or a loss. Because our entry should be on C, right? So let me mark this A, and our stop loss will be below A. So let us draw it backward. Let us see whether something tangible came out of that something, or we went to go and hit SL, need SL. As you can see, guys, it would have hit SL neatly. I wouldn't have even trusted this because the sweep and the break is not immediate. But it looked neat. But the sweep and the break is not immediate. So, and this guy, this swept the liquidity of C. Nothing should have swept that liquidity of C with this pattern I am showing you. Okay? So let's go to the 4 hour time frame. Let me now show you something there. But I hope you guys are getting it. I told you from the beginning, this will be trial and error. Okay? This will be some level of trial and error. So let me show you something else, guys. Something I'll show you. Let's look for another one, actually. There's something I'll show you, but let's look for another one. Okay, let's look for another one. Yeah, let's look for another one. Quickly. For another one. I'm looking for another block now. Okay, I'm seeing another block here. This other block here that swept this side. Very nice one. This other block here that swept this side. Let's mark it. Let us see how price went back into the spots. All right, let's see how price went back into the spots. Let's draw it together. Aha, so price tapped into it right here. So let us go to the 15 minutes time frame and see what price did with this place. Let us go and see what price did with this place. All right. Let's go to 15 minutes quickly. Let's see what we got. Okay, I told you try and error until you see the model. Don't take the trade. There's no need. Learn patience. Learn patience. Learn what? Patience. Learn patience. So let us see what happened here. So price tapped into that zone. Let me delete this one. I just use this one to locate it. This is the zone. Remember, this is the zone I drew from the 4-hour time frame. Just watch. I think I see it. This is the zone. Price taps into the zone here. And then we have the sweep. Very beautiful sweep. Right there. Price swept and broke, right? This is what caused the sweep. So price swept and broke what caused the sweep right here. Sweep and break, right? So we have our A, we have our B, then we have our pullback. No, that's not it. This is the sweep here. This is the sweep here. This is the sweep right here. Price created this guy, created this pullback, and then swept it, and then broke it right here. So we have our sweep and our break right here. On our break right here, and then our pullback and our sell, right? This is our pullback, is our C, and this is our D. So normally we expect price to come back into our C to come to so we can sell to our D, right? To sell into our D, right? But it didn't happen here. It did not happen here. So since this thing has shown us that okay, there is a potential here, I thought all we have to do is we just keep looking for that model across as it keeps moving. I really wish I could go. I want to go to the 5 minutes time frame, but let us check this 15 minutes time frame. Now, right here, I can see the model already. I can actually see the model already. Let me show you the model. Let's go to the 5 minutes time frame. I'm seeing something here. So let us say I was watching the chart and price came down, tapped into here and sold, and came here, did all this, and then I saw this spike. Immediately, I would have come to watch this area. Immediately, I have come to watch this area because there is something that I'm seeing there. Let's go to 5 minutes time frame. You probably see what I am seeing too. Then you will understand how to check these things easily. Okay? I believe you're on the same page. I believe we are on the same page. Let's look at that spots together. Are you serious? 5,000 bars. We can't do it on the 5 minutes time frame. Sorry, guys. We'll have to manage 15 minutes time frame. It would have been cleaner on the 5 minutes time frame. Very, very clean. Very, 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 very clean. Let me see if they'll give us 10 minutes time frame. They did not give us 10 minutes time frame. It's okay. And I'm not logged into my premium here. It's another email entirely. Not to worry. I will show you here. You'll be able to see it at least a little. You have to see it a little. Now, you see what I notice, what I see here is there is a sweep. If your 5 minutes time frame, you would have seen it clearly. There's a sweep and there is a break. The more you practice, the more you begin to see the way I'm seeing it. That's just the truth. You can't see it. You might not be able to see it immediately, but the more you practice, you will see it. There's a sweep, there is a break. But if you don't have time for all this, you can just stick with the bigger time frame and wait for this sweep and break and all of that, right? The sweep is our A, the break is our B, this is the pullback, our C, and our D that took out our, remember I told you that your sweep is your A, the instant break that forms the change of character is your B, it's your B, the pullback is your C, it's your C, right there, that's your liquidity. Your C is always your liquidity, right? And your C must form a D that sweeps B. You should be writing all these things down. That sweeps B. It must, your D, for me, should sweep D. There are other models, but this is the simplest one I'm showing you. And then, when you now have A, B, C, D, you now look for your E. And your E, your entry will be on C, because E must sweep C, no matter how little it is, it must sweep C. And your stop loss will be where? Above or below your A. So I put my entry on C, put my stop loss above A. Here's my A. Put my stop loss above A right there. So I put my stop loss just right above A, right? And where will my TP be? At D. Right there, that's it. So price nicely came into, this one is so sure that when you see it, just hold the trade because you are sure that it is going to hit your TP. Most of the time, it hits your TP, most of the time. And this is a 1:5. Do you know what it takes for many people to see 1:5? This 1:5 means I can risk $1,000 for these 5 lots and still make my $5,000 easily, right? That is it. And if we go to the 1 hour time frame, we can also target where we are expecting this price to get to. So we might even see more than 1:5. Let's go to it. We might even see what? More than 1:5. Why? Where is it? Missing in transit. Okay. We might even see more than 1:5. On that. Trying to look for it. But we need to zoom it in and understand what price is doing. Because we might be targeting a bigger place than what we are even seeing. If we are careful, if we are vigilant enough, we'll target a better spot. You see where I targeted? D is just there. Meanwhile, we can target this low. We can target this low. Why? Because there's liquidity resting here. Plenty of it. So we can target this low. And that would be serious, serious money. Because now that's 1:23. You see, this kind of behavior can make you have a very tight stop loss because you know that if it breaks that stop loss, it has invalidated your pattern of ABCD. And if you look at your higher time frame, you can get a good entry. If you don't want to target all those people, you can just target these lows here, these very lows here. You can just target these lows here. And you still have your 1 ratio up to 1:10. Needs the there. Needs 1:10 there. And you go home and rest. And you've made your money. You can risk $1,000, make $10,000, risk $100, make $1,000, and you are done for the day. Risk $10, make $100. That's what it is. Deposit $10, risk the $10. You patiently wait for this pattern, and you are done for the day. You are done for the day. You make 100 and something thousand naira, you are done for the day. This is how the entry model works. I don't want to waste too much time in delivering this course. Just go to your chart, look for this model, look for it earnestly. A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D. Entry is on E, TP is on D. Finish, and you are very, very fine. And stop loss is above A or below A. It works on any pair. It works. It works. Just be patient. What you do is, first of all, wait, look for an order block, wait for price to start with the order block, and wait for your entry model on the 5 minutes and 15 minutes time frame. Wait for order block on 1 hour or on the 4 hours. So you can open all your 30 pairs and just wait for price to tap into any of the other blocks that you see. Then go and wait for the ABCD. If ABC does not show, don't force it. Don't do what? Don't force it. Thank you guys for being a part of this. Go and make money. Go and be successful. Cheers. My name is Olu of Trace anyway.